Our task as a group was to work with Tidy Games on redesigning their website. To start this, we looked at Tidy's competitors to build an understanding of other indie game developer companies. We looked at Foggybox, A Priori, Meteor Pixel, and Ground Shatter. We then created a competitor analysis document of each website and discussed this with Tidy on ways to implement key features that they liked about their competitors. This helped us focus in on renovating the design of Tidy's new website.
From discussing with Tidy's representative, it was agreed that there was to be 3 different user personas to consider when creating a website. The first user persona was based on a game developer for a small company, who is very short on time and would like the website to be as clear as possible while still having that creative flair. The next persona was inspired by a large game development company who would want the assistance of Tidy in developing their next project. The website would need to be clear in showing that Tidy is composed of developers for hire. Lastly, this persona was based on the general public, who are looking for new games to play in their free time. It's important for them to have the games advertised easily while still being accessible to play.
User journey maps were created for each persona to show the interactions with Tidy's website and how it will affect them. We created initial sketches on paper so we could see how we could improve the website from its original state.
After discussing and agreeing upon the simple sketched layout, we began creating both an intent frame and priority guide on Figma to give more meaning on the feature elements that will be implemented into Tidy's updated website.
With multiple meetings underway, we began creating a high-fidelity wireframe on Figma. This is a perfect way to showcase our ideas to the client. We came up with 3 different solutions and checked in with the client to see which was their favorite. This took multiple rounds of changing and rearranging content on the mock-ups due to discussing with the client. Once the group and Tidy all agreed upon a solid wireframe foundation, we began creating the process and adapting the live website on GoDaddy.
During the process of navigating GoDaddy's website builder, we found it difficult to have any creative freedom. This was apparent when trying to change the template that GoDaddy provided. Since our client had the basic version of the website builder, we were not able to add more images or text within a container. After a long discussion with the client and our supervisors, it was agreed the only way to move forward was to use WordPress on a UE panel server. Here, we used Spectra Gutenberg to create a skeleton of a website with more features and expression than we could on GoDaddy. The client will also be able to transfer their domain to a web hosting service and will still be able to edit the website in the future.
When it came to beginning the WordPress implementation, we as a team discussed what features the previous Tidy Games website was lacking. We came to the conclusion that the website lacked the core values and character that the Tidy team had. For example, there was too much text on each page, leaving the user to read a lot of information before even getting the chance to see what their available games looked like in more detail. This was hard for users to understand that Tidy Games were game devs for hire. As we continued on with the development process, we had numerous meetings with Tidy to ensure that our team was designing the website with a clear intent on bringing their vision to reality. One major incorporation of their vision included adding in a captivating header video on the homepage. This video fully introduces Tidy's range of available games, capturing users' attention to explore more into the website. When scrolling down the homepage, it is clear to see that Tidy Games is a small development company for hire due to the About Us section. If the user clicks on the Learn More button, users can learn more about the company as well as the individuals that make up Tidy. This section was important to showcase towards the top of the first page as it reiterates what Tidy's services and primary focuses are.
Showcasing Tidy's top 6 games was very important in strengthening the website. The list serves as both a way for users to see Tidy's most recent games, as well as display for Tidy to show off their achievements with developing the games. Users are then able to click Read More to learn more about each individual game, or click View All Games, where they are then transported to a page where all of Tidy's developed games are located. Another core goal for the new website was to showcase every game Tidy developed in an accessible way for users. We as a team agreed that presenting the games in a gallery grid view with animated tiles would be the best way to achieve that. Here, users can click any tile to get more insights on whatever game they wish to learn more about. Each individual game's layout is identical. This keeps a website consistent throughout. On each page displays a large heading with a banner, a small description, 3 images, a walkthrough, and an optional button to be able to play the game. As we're nearing the end of the web development phase, we continue to have meetings with Tidy to ensure the client was still happy with our design decisions. Before we fully handed over the website to the client, we needed to create a handover document and design guide detailing the specifics about changing the website in the future. It is well detailed with images and descriptions to ensure the client has an easy time implementing more content in the future.